All right, welcome back to ZimDog, and we are leveling together in Fishing Planet. Guess we could try there. Let's see. Whatever we do, we want to be able to. We want to be able to see the line. You know what? Let's first try. Oh, nope, that's not what we want. Let's first try a level 1 hook, a number 1 hook with the pet food. Just see if we can. Yeah, and let's go back out here. Let me look at something. Where's our stand? Hold on. Let's try something a little different here than we did last time. And as promised, we're going to pair that with float fishing. And I guess really what we want to do is be right next to it, because then we can just switch them over. We should be able to just switch the places of them. We'll see how this works. We'll see if this makes it feel like we're catching a higher volume of fish overall and making decent money in XP. Well, I'm not sure if it will or not compared to bass, but I at least want to try it. Try to figure out if there's a good way to use the feeder and the rod stand here at Texas. And we're really most focused on that line at of the feeder. And it's possible. Oh, there we go. See the movement of that line? We've actually got fish on both here, so we should be able to get this in real quick. Nice white crappie, and then let's switch real fast. Let's see if we can get this. Okay. I'll be surprised if this is a sunfish. If it is, it's a big one. I think we've got either a catfish or a buffalo. Small one, but that's what we're wanting. See how much better this is going to work, though, float fishing instead of trying to catch bass at the same time as fishing for catfish. That just seemed like too much. And it really should work even better as we can get bigger hooks and bigger leaders. We're held back right now by the size of our leader. This feeders would work better at check, I think, because there's just so many more fish there that you're going to catch on feeders that are more in the size that you're looking for. Yeah, that's the biggest one we've caught so far. Okay, so let's all right, this mark, let's delete. So this mark here, let me see if I'm right on this, but I think if we throw just a bit past that mark, we're actually going to be in the deeper area. And then if we catch another one there, in this spot, we'll remove that marker. Okay. So we can see the line really well from here. Wow, that was quick. And that's what we want. We want to just be popping in these white crappies and stuff the whole time we're waiting on the next catfish or whatever. All right, it looks like the line's starting to move there. So we're going to get in position here. Yeah, it's definitely moving. So let's go ahead and switch spots here. Let's see what we've got. Now see how the float, even though the float rod got a little messed up because the way the line moved, it pulled the float, but technically it is still there, potentially catching a fish. And we can probably position things so that it's a little better. Look at that. That's a big sunfish. All right, again, let's just go a little past that marker. All right, now we want to switch it. See how it just took off. Very nice. All right, now we've got a little system going. Ooh. Lucky bobber. I like getting free stuff. Let's see how we like this bobber. Oh, it's too heavy. Just kidding. Now, if we put this here, perhaps if we have to set it down, it won't completely mess up the thing. We'll see. Okay, this is kind of fun. We're just getting our little system going here. And we've got a fish on, so let's see if that messes it up. No, it didn't really mess it up. That was pretty good. This is something small again, though. I believe. We still haven't got our buffalo. Hey, we're still getting decent XP. Those sunfish are okay on XP, it seems like. I'm gonna go a little further this time. I'll switch these out again. Whoa! Okay. There was a fish on. Yeah. Got 5 pounds in our net already. Yeah, I'm liking this little system so far. Dang. $20 here, $20 there. Cannot complain. Need about 7 of those to equal a decent bass, though. So this got snagged. All right. Let's go a little deeper. What do we have our... Let's go to 30. And let's just cast it a little bit farther. It's almost a maximum cast. We haven't had a bite in a minute on the feeder. Unless something's just down there taking the bait, which is possible. It'll tell us if the bait's gone. Blacktail shiner. Just about makes me want to just pick up the first line and recast it or something, but just to make sure something's not on there. Maybe we should just throw it back at the marker just to make sure we're not missing something by not getting it where we caught the first little catfish. Trophy bluegill. I like that. All right, I'm gonna recast this this feeder just because it's been a while since we've had to wait that long on it. I'm gonna cast it right at the marker. We need to watch that bobber though, make sure we don't miss a fish. Yeah. This is definitely exciting. I mean, we're catching fish constantly doing this little setup. Oops. All right, we're going right at the marker. Okay, I messed that one up. I don't think we were even getting a strike. I think it was from the movement of just picking it up. All right, let's see what this is doing. Next fish, if it's decent, probably hits us another level. Be curious to see what's unlocked. We could go back to a size 6 hook on the feeder to see if that increases the bite frequency. We're just not getting bites all of a sudden. Or, yeah, it seems like we're not. This is a decent fish we've got on here. What is this little fella? Wow. That's almost worth as much as a bass. Okay, new sinker. A little bit larger casting spoons. Is this the spoon that you use at New York for a walleye? It's the right color. I don't remember if it's the right one or not. Small minnows, cut bait. We'll have to see how much of that's actually for cash, though. Feeders, different line, which could be good. Upgraded gear. 1/0 hooks. So, for catfish, that might be good. Bigger leader. That's really what we need. And another chum chest, huh? So we could put a bigger leader on there and also try the 1/0 hooks. concerning how slow the feeder's gotten, though. We're doing some maneuvering here. Try some stuff out. We'll go check the shop here shortly. See what all we have access to now. I mean, see what of that stuff we actually have access to, I guess is what I should say. I'm really hoping this will get our feeder going again, though. Trying to keep the float in line so that if we do trade it off on the stand, it won't be disrupting it too much. Goodness, I was not paying attention to the float. I'm just sitting here thinking about that feeder. It looks like we've got some movement happening on the line, though. Yeah, we do. Alright, if this is a catfish, I think I'm going to switch marks again. May not be a catfish. It's very small if it is. It's not a catfish. This is pretty cool though, right? I mean, I'm really enjoying this. I mean, so much more than just float fishing. Just to have that occasional chance at catching a catfish or something just to me makes the float fishing part so much more fun. But I've just always, since I started playing these types of games, especially with RF4, but just always really enjoyed having at least a little bit of bottom fishing going. So whatever else I'm doing, if I have some bottom fishing going at the same time, it helps me just have a little bit more fun. I do want to go check the shop, and our fish net's almost full for this trip. We've got what, 4 pound, less than 4 pounds left. But we'll go get a good look at the shop, look at everything, see what upgrades are available now, what's coming soon. It's kind of fun to mix it up. Go look every once in a while. This is a real nibbler here, isn't it, on the float? There we go. Oh, that is a nice fish. Yeah, if you could really just get locked in on those trophy white crappies, that's pretty good money and XP. I'm going to try something here. We'll go to a size 6 hook. I'm going to try out here one more time. Oh my goodness, we got a fish on. Another crappie, I think. We've got a fish on here. I think. Yeah. So now we've got smaller hook though, so maybe that'll help the bite rate a little bit. It's very small. Bluegill or something. Sunfish. Well, let's try right at the marker again. It's 5.4 feet deep. Now that I think about it, maybe it really is the hook size that was slowing us down so much. I think there's a fish on. I can't tell for sure. Yep. So maybe we're hearing the sound of the line being pulled out, and if we increase the drag a little bit, maybe that wouldn't happen as much and the bells would actually go off. I'm not exactly sure. Try to go back into the deep water again. So that was 5.4. Let's see where this ends up being. 6.4. Not that much deeper. A little bit deeper though. Green sunfish. We don't catch that very often, do we? Yeah, I think there's a fish on there. Kind of want to see if a bell is going to go off. Is there not? Guess there's not. Alright, let's catch one more fish on our float. If we don't have a feeder fish yet, then we'll just go check in the store and then come back. We still need to earn a good bit more money, I think, before we go to check. I do want to go to check, though. I want to go see what's up with the tension stuff there. Try out some stuff. I don't know. That'll probably be next video, I'm guessing. If we have enough money, but I want to do that soon. Small guy. Small fry. And we are over now, so we can't catch a fish anyway. Oh, is this a fish? See, we had a fish on. Will it allow us to choose to get rid of a fish for this one? I can't remember how that works. It's worth 26. It's worth 26. So what's our smallest worth fish? 18, 16, 12, 9. There we go. All right. Much better fishing trip. So that's a lot for this place. How we've been doing. That was good. That was really good. Okay, so one upgrade in feeder rods is available. We can go up to 5. We can go to 6.4 drag on the reels now. 6.4. So we could use this same feeder rod, but get a little bit more out of it. If we really wanted to try to embrace the catfish. We at least need to do this, the mono leader upgrade. It's very cheap. Okay. I don't think there's... Well, I guess if we could go a little bit higher line, that would be safer. Can this go? Yeah, this goes up to 7 pounds, so £4. That's not any better. Okay, I guess we'll keep it as is. Keep it as is for now. So next level, that's weird, isn't it? This one is a lower max fish weight, but a higher total fish weight. So as long as the fish we are going for isn't over 5.5 pounds, which at this point probably isn't. 7.5. So for the highest fish size, this fish cell would be best. Let's see here. This is now available. This is almost available. We're holding off for that one. Nothing new till level 14 on that. I don't think we care about any of this. Unless... No. I mean, we could try using a light sinker instead of that open cage. It's very cheap. It's not a bad thing to try. So level 12, you can do the 3-way rig. I don't think we care about lures right now. Common baits, nothing was... Oh, 6, that's right. We want some bread with honey. Probably 100 of those. And... the next thing is level 11. Some more red worms. So we actually can use small minnows now. I'm not sure that we want to just yet, but we can do that. That's interesting. Level 34 for any of the kind of boilies and pellets. Level 38 for that stuff. That's for feeder. Alright, so we could put this in the feeder? Is that what it's saying? Spicy flavored ground bait from UL Tuber. I wonder if that works for... like catfish and stuff. Small sized fish. I don't know. Particles, level 42. Aromas, level 12 with coins. 20 for this, okay. So level 15, you can save up for a $20,000 kayak. That's interesting. Or you can just rent. Okay, I think we're good. Oh wait, did we look at hooks? Do we want to get some one-aught hooks just to be able to try some? I think we do. Okay, so we need to get rid of something. I guess we get rid of this braid, right? And then we can take Oh, wait, backpack. Oh, the line is different. That's right. Okay. Well, we probably don't need... Does it say how heavy these are? For right now, I don't think we need either one of those. We don't need the big one. So now we can take the hooks. Okay. Up to 4 pounds. We could also put the really big hook on there. That's scary, isn't it? But we can try it. How much money do we have? 5,000. I think we probably can, next video, try to go test out some stuff to try to catch the tensions and other fish there. But let's do this just a little bit more to, as we just earn a little bit more money and keep leveling a little bit. I really kind of like the setup we've gotten. I'm curious about this. Let's look at something here. So if we go to 1 p.m., we'll definitely be in the peak. Okay. It's a little scary. We've got a much bigger hook going on right now. And then we've been going at 30. Okay. We'll see if we can get a bite on these huge hooks. I'm a little skeptical, but you never know. You know what? Just out of curiosity, let's see if anything likes the honey and bread here, right? Bread with honey. I don't know that it will. I think it's more for the check place, but we'll see. Could be way off on that. Well, immediately something's liking it. Wow. Yeah, it did pretty good, didn't it? No movement at all on that feeder, though. Yeah, that bread with honey, they're going nuts over that. Not the best cast, but we'll live with it. It does not seem to have improved fish quality. In fact, it may even have decreased the fish quality. We'll try it one more time. It's just like the frequency of bites, though, is amazing. bluegill. All right, let's it may be the time. It might be because we're in peak fishing that we're getting these bites so fast. I don't want to say for sure that it's bred with honey just yet. Let's catch a couple fish on red worms and see what the time is. Okay, I think it might have been bred with honey. Oh, we've got a fish. Let's see what this is. You would just think this large a hook would cancel out the sunfish and stuff, wouldn't you? And I think it did. Okay. Oh, wow. Fish on. I think the quality of fish is better with red worms, though. Ooh. Nice. Nice fish. So that's our first fish on a one-aught hook. And it was a young catfish. Yeah, I'll be surprised if we catch any more like sunfish and stuff on that big hook, but we'll see. It may just slow the bite rate down so much, though. Hmm. I'd have seen some movement there in the feeder line. Maybe not. Nice fish. Hmm. So I just watched a video on my other monitor of someone casting basically right to here, but they had I guess an upgraded float setup because they were able to get, let's see how far this is. They were able to get basically almost 60 feet. So that's 45. So about 15 more feet than that. And what they were doing was using float with pet food, number 6 hook. And they were hitting catfish pretty much every time, which is interesting that the feeder. Let me see if I can get the feeder at that distance and clip it. All right, it's clipped now. Let's just check this out. We'll do it about like that. And 6 hook. There's just no reason why a feeder shouldn't work as well, you know? Theoretically, the feeder should work even better with the catfish. I don't know why we have the float out that far, like we're casting towards the middle of the lake here. Probably should have done about half that cast. Get it just to the right of these. Weeds and such. But I mean, we could try that if we want to get on the catfish and buffaloes and stuff that badly. We could try replicating that with a little bit upgraded telescopic setup. I just feels like a little bit of a waste of money too, because the next upgrade for a float ride probably should be more like a starter match rod or something. All right, there's a fish. Let's see if we got a catfish. Let's see if it was the distance that we were miscasting. I'd say this isn't a catfish at all. It's almost another level. All right, let's try it again. It would be nice to catch at least one smallmouth buffalo, but we can come back and do that too. Oh, we did it too soon. That's the first time we've done that, I think, playing this account. I can't see the line very good. There we go. But the size 6 hook on the feeder seems to open us up immediately back to sunfish. It's really small again. It's gotta be the hook size, right? Let's go hit a new level though. Oh. Now that's interesting. You could definitely make money at New York. I just got to make sure that we have access to the lure that we need if we want to go grind some walleye. All right, there's that comfort camper we were going to get. Crucian. Interesting reel. Offset hooks. Not sure what that exactly opens up for us, but something. Some leaders. Okay. It's pretty cool. Man, those are almost worthless little fish, aren't they? Little green sunfish. Oh. Nope. catfish just do not like us. Strike was done too early. Come on now. That was quick. It's really got me curious about the catfish. I wonder if, you know, I guess after this fish on the float, I'll check the setup again to see, because it might be that all we need is a little better reel on here, which we have. We might be able to cast farther. There's a fish on there. We might be able to cast farther without doing anything. We sure enough are getting sunfish every time now. Which, still money, but let's look at that real quick. This goes up to 4 pounds. All right, let's just try this really quick. I need to wrap this video up. I keep going longer than I mean to. I think we were about to get a bite there, which is unfortunate. Another $517. So what are we at? I think we get. Do you get money when you level up? Is that where the like burst of money comes from? If we're all of a sudden back up to like 7 or 8K, that must be the case. Yeah, I think that must be the case. All right, so let's look at something here. 4 pounds. What do we have here? This goes up to 4.9. 4.4. 4 pound. I mean, as long as... Like, I think we're probably okay doing this. As long as we use 4 pound line. And then we want to try this with pet food. And size 6 hook. And I think we're going to be able to cast it farther. I could be wrong. It may not make a difference because of the rod, but I think we will. And this is still the same. Let's just try this real quick. The reel should have the biggest impact on casting, I think. Look at him. He's doing what we're doing. All right, we're about to find out. That doesn't look like 60, does it? 44. And it's sitting on the bottom. And it's sitting on the bottom. Now, is that a reel or rod or both? Maybe you really need like a match rod to be able to get it out and really cast it. Let's just see if we catch anything interesting here on pet food. I don't think that's far enough though. How's he using a leader? Riddle me that. It looks like he's actually got a 50-inch leader on there. Can you use leaders with float rods? I guess so. Is it just certain leaders? I'll have to do some more digging on this for next time. Just don't want to needlessly spend money right now. We're too close to A, going to check, and B, even the possibility of trying to catch walleye in New York. I don't know. I'm assuming that was on our feeder. Okay. I'll have to do some more digging. I'm not sure. Alright, well, we did level up. We figured out a few things, but we raised more questions than I think we answered. I think we caught one fish. 25 bucks. Alright. As always, thanks for watching.